All right, here we are, day 3. I take my Monster Certified 3 different times, okay? I take it about a third or a quarter of a scoop, a few times. Before the workout, that way I don't slam it into my system. I take it about a half hour out, a quarter hour out, and then right when I get here, that way it's like a steady stream. But today we're gonna do pinch, thick pull downs. My shoulders are fried right now. Gonna get some bending in and some grippers and my foot dumbbell, which is really, really round for grip. And I think that's it, 4 or 5 things. So enjoy the ride, day 3. And I think we're gonna have a long weekend. It's Friday, so let's have some fun. All right, here's 192 with the thick handles. Which really don't matter when you're pulling it straight down like this. But all right, it's my second set of that. And then over here, we got thick bar and pinch. Here's a secret David Horn taught me on the pinch. It's with your forearms again. You remember everything pushing back? Triceps pushing back, everything pushing back. Well, he said, Steve, when you do the pinch, you push it back. See how it pushing back? Pushing back. Push it back. As soon as he showed me that, I went up like 30 pounds on this. David Horn's the man. Everything he says, I listen to him. This is my foot dumbbell. I call it the foot because it's about a foot long. Okay, it's 129 pounds. We made it so you could add weight. Might not be adding weight today to this, but this is the routine I get into. People say, well, why do you lift hands and things back to back to back to back to back? Well, if you look at what farmers did, if you look at what Slim did, and you look at what all the hard people did during the Depression and everything with their hands, even today, I've tested some Amish kids that could almost close at number 2. So what do they do all day long? They work with their hands. In this computer-driven world where we just click everything and make money, our hands are used to making things. So that's why so many people love to do hand workouts, because it's an innate ability to do things with your hands, be creative. So I like to do things back to back to back, because remember when I was talking about making a base? That's what you're doing. If you can do 200 on that and then come over here and do 150, what's your base strength going to be when you max out on this or you max out on that? It all compiles. Just like interest at a bank, it's compiling interest. Adding up, adding up, adding up, adding up, adding up. Then when you max out, you go, wow! Because your hands are only used to doing what? One thing that day, and it was maxing out. Makes sense, don't it? But you pay for it. Because my thumb's on fire, feels like it's about to rip, and I ain't even started heavy yet. So let's keep compiling on it, and you'll learn some great things. Took me a little bit to set up my station over here. It's my nail bending station and my gripper station set up here. So it's just a 60 penny nail. And I can feel my sledgehammers from yesterday. So that's good. So I'm working in the motions. Okay. Here's a number 2 gripper. I like this because it's a middle of the road gripper. Just to get the movement in. Plus it's a number 2 gripper. A lot of people in the world can't close it. That's what I do. And then after all this, probably do something stupid like try to lift a hub if I got anything left. So, and I might, if I feel strong enough, this is my baby right here, all right? This is the gripper I was telling you about. It's a number 3, all right? But it's filed down here. So a lot of times I can feel, I don't care how far I set it. I really don't. I care about how far I close it. And literally I want to close it all the way. You can see how much more room you got for the range of motion. Okay, I'm probably nowhere near warmed up here. But I want to go past where you normally close. Okay, so that way when you do a deck of cards, how close are you when you're doing a deck of cards? You're that close. So if you can literally close a 3 sawed down like that, you can grip any deck of cards in the world, thumb to thumb, open the jar. See how it all folds together? Here to teach you little tricks like this, make you really, really strong. Let's go back to the beginning. Back to 192, I added a 10 on the back of pinch. So, go straight there. A little sloppy technique, but I'm not in it for the beauty. Just in it to get through it right now. All right. Added a 5 or a 10 on the back of the pinch. Like I said, throw it backwards now. Throw it backwards. I like to do this. I'll take my 2 fingers and I'll point them straight. That'll lock my thumbs into place. All right, then I curl over it, just like a golf swing. I'll put the ball in my inserts right here. Okay, love to play golf. Here, insert, throw it backwards. That was sloppy, but we'll do it again. Here, throw it backwards. Okay? Then, pick this up. That's bad. Gonna be a long day with thick. All right, here's a secret. All right, till I warm up, if I warm up on thick bar. I've never been a great thick bar lifter. But you're gonna take your finger and you're gonna stop the rotation. Because what thick bar wants to do, it wants to rotate to the weakest spot. It can't rotate that way. So it has to rotate this way, okay? All you're gonna do to pick it up, you're gonna take one finger, you don't even gotta hold it, just stop the rotation, okay? Pick it up, and then hold it. Then it'll roll out of your finger. Ain't that cool? And it'll roll all the way to the other side. This is the finger where I injured in football. See how far it's flexible that way? And we x-rayed it. And it's got a little arthritis in it. But you know what? Let's work through it, right? Now, and they're set up over here. Feel pretty good on bending today. Gonna do a 5 grade bolt. Huh? Let's do a 5 grade bolt. I think it's 5 grade. Is it? 5 grade. Yep. All right, 5 grade bolt. It's probably a little bit harder than a 60 penny nail because it's somewhat like a treated thing. I think the shear on this is less than 100,000. That's when it goes straight across and breaks it. But here we go. 8 grade bolt. Wow, that was easy. Some days you'll be stronger in some things than other things. 8 grade bolt, or no, 5 grade bolt, excuse me. And we're gonna do number 2 gripper, because my thumb ain't taking much more. There we go. Number 2. There we go. So we'll keep adding some weight. Keep going through this. All right, here's a nail tip. All right, I wish I had cutters. All right, this right here, we call it a gutter spike around here, okay? You put it through your gutter and it goes all the way to your house and it sticks in your house and your gutter runs through here. Well, they're real easy. It's probably like a 20 penny nail or something like that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your 60 penny nail, okay? And you're gonna take this nail. I would cut it off if I was at home, okay? And this would be a good bridge thing to a 5 grade or 8 grade bend, okay? Okay, you put both of them in there, just like that, and you roll them up in there, okay? See that? It's a real easy nail to bend. I mean, you can even get aluminum spikes, okay? Take them, roll them up in there, and then you're gonna bend them together, okay? Little bridge work, okay? And another secret, okay? I'm gonna take it here. See how they're together right there, okay? And you're gonna bend them together, okay? That increases strength, probably by about 20 pounds or whatever. But I mean, it's gonna get expensive. Nail bending is expensive. But that's what you're gonna do. You bend them together. And here's another secret. You ready? You're gonna take your nails and you're gonna put them in your freezer. What does that do? That slows down the molecules that are moving in the nail. The atoms and all that. I know we're getting real scientific here, right? But if you've ever bent anything cold during a show, like a horseshoe, and you're doing it for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's 32 degrees outside, and you're under an awning, yes, this happened to me, okay? Cold steel is hard to bend, okay? They don't call it cold rolled steel for nothing. Anyhow, that happened to me, and it was brutal. But I got through it, and I put a frying pan through the kicker's watch. So take your nails, throw them in the freezer, leave them there all night. Take one at a time out and bend it. Should give you a few more pounds of tensile strength or whatever we call it. Okay, just a little secret I learned. Don't let it get up to room temperature and bend it because you're defeating the purpose. But believe it or not, bend it cold. It will be a little bit harder, but not for long. But it's a cheap way to gain strength. Right, I switched up here. Put the fat gripper things on the Olympics because I just didn't feel like I was getting enough out of that with the grip. That's all I'm working on right now is grip and my back. But put it on here. I'm gonna do rows on here with this. Feel it switching, trying to rotate away from the thumb. I felt a whole lot better than that other thing. All right, this time, all right, I'm gonna do the foot first and then do the pinch. And I can tell my arms are blowing up, but Got a boo-boo too. All right, here we go. Might be able to get it this time. Almost. All right. This will be 120. Not a lot, I just want technique right now, which last time was really lousy. Here we go. Oh, that felt a lot better. See how I threw it back? Even the weight slid off. That felt real good. I think I might start to be warming up a little bit. So we're gonna do another 60 penny nail. I like working out kind of quick like this because, all right, this is called a black nail. It's a whole lot harder than that 5 grade bolt I just did. This is a Zilly something from Canada. It's actually, I think, a little bit bigger than the 60 penny because they work off metric up there. I don't know, it's just a guess. But this is probably top of the food chain for a consistent nail. I can't find any of these, so this is a pretty rare bend for me. Not a hard bend. See how hard it is? That's a nasty little nail. It's a nasty little nail. I wish I had 500 pounds of these. These are what I used to bend in my show. Never had another human being come out of the audience out of hundreds of shows and bend this. This is a beast. And number 2 again. There we go. So I hope these little tips are helping y'all out. And don't hurt yourself while you're doing these things. All right, I added, we're on 225 with the back. I added 25 on the pinch. So that's 135. Those plates are 50 pounds each. They're Weeder plates, the old Joe Weeder plates. And I had a friend drill a 2-inch hole in it. So we can make, so I probably took, what, half a pound off of each of them. So they might be like 49 pounds each, but the pin through the middle is over 2 pounds. So anyhow, I'm not adding anything to the thick bar, and we might do an 8 grade bolt. Feeling like an 8 grade bolt. So, you ready? Yeah, these little tips, they'll help you, believe it or not, if you're not privy to the information already. I might have to reset this grip each time. This is 225. All right, good thing about that, guys, y'all guys who've been bars of steel, this movement is this movement when you bend in steel. During a show, you take a 4 bar steel here, 4 foot bar, bend it over your knee, same movement here, okay? I try to fold all this stuff together. So, because that's where I make my money, is doing shows. So, we added the 25 on the back of here. Got the 10 here. Gonna push it back. I know, I'm doing it before that one. That's pretty stupid, right? Here, push it back. Just like that. Okay? And this is like a gauntlet today. I'm gonna do my left first. Wow, I'm wore out. Here. Oh, that was pretty good. I'll take that. we go. I'll take those movements any day of the week, especially on my third day, on a Friday. All right, back at the nail station again. And 8 grade bolt. Woo! It's a good workout. Good quick workout too. If you need a quick workout, just stack everything together and do the best you can. Some things you're gonna fail at, don't worry about it. Some things you're gonna have a real good time at, like this after shoulders. Yeah, that's an 8 grade bolt. All right, 8 grade. And should we go for the cut down 3? All right, here we go. Cut down 3. Okay. I bet I've closed this thing 1,000 times. This is my favorite gripper in the whole world. It's going to be a deep set too. That feels like a 3. All right, here we go. I don't know how far I got it, but I'm seeing stars right now. But, oh, it's a good workout. But this, I love to do this right before I go into a long rest. Like I'll rest for 2.5, 3 days. But what I'll do, as much as I hate thick bar, all right, I'll probably do one more set of thick bar and hit all pinches coming up. And I'll try to go, I don't know, 170, whatever I got left. And I think I might be done with grippers and bending. So let's find out. All right, I decided to do something stupid. I'm gonna rest a little while, which means about 7 minutes. And I'm gonna go like gangbusters. And I got 275 on the rows with the thick bar. I got 151 or 152 on the pinch. And then I got added 5 pounds, so 134. I think it's 134 on the thick handle. And I think I found a red nail in my bag over there. Remember I said I only had 1 left? Well, that's good when you got like 2 bags for a show. Oh, bag nails. This is a great thing that I learned, but you might get in trouble with it. Don't let anybody, What I do is I went to the bank and I get a deposit bag, and that's my bag nail. I put my nails in it, I put my leather in it, and I zip it up, and you got all your bending nails and your leathers and all that inside of a bank bag. But just don't let people know that it's like not a bank bag, okay? Because I'll tell you, joke, this happened to me at an airport, okay? I couldn't find my bag for the longest time. And I have like 2 traveling bags when, I go overseas, or I do this, I do that. And I keep different things, different places, but I always have a mental checklist. Well, I lost my bank bag one time, and it's black, and everything I have in my bag is black, from black sunglasses, black wallet, everything. So I'm going to the airport, and there's this bodybuilder, true story, Pittsburgh Airport. There's this bodybuilder, and he goes, sir, come here. And I says, yes, sir. He says, why are you trying to smuggle nails on the plane? And I went, you found my bag. Just like that. I mean, I was happy because all I told him, I said, look, give me my leathers back. Keep the nails. Keep the nails let me have my bag and my leather. Because once you break in a pair of bending leathers, man, it's like those are your babies, all right? So he's sitting there and he's like, but sir, why are you trying to smuggle nails on the plane? I said, no, sir, I'm not doing that, please. I'm a professional strongman. I've been steel for a living. Please let me have my bag and my leathers. Keep my nails, please. And he goes, what do you mean, you strongman? And I says, can I show you? I said, go get your friends, your TSA friends, and bring them over here. And he's like, yeah, what are you doing? So I got my nail out and I rolled it up, had the black nail. Remember I'm telling you about base strength? Here's a base strength story, all right? I had my black nails and I rolled it up and I said, here, sir, bend it. Always be polite to people in authority. Say, sir, yes, sir, all that good stuff. And he goes, what do you mean bend it? I said, just bend it any way you can. Bend it over your leg, bend it any way you can. Bend it over a bar. So he's sitting there and he's jacked up. He's got some 20-inch guns. He's a stout dude, Pittsburgh dude. And everybody's cheering him on. State police is standing around. And literally I had a show in the middle of an airport. And he says, you can't bend, nobody can bend this. Like if I can't bend it, nobody can bend it type thing. And they passed it around a couple more people so I took it and I just melted it down right there. I was jacked up because I was nervous. I didn't want to get thrown in jail for, having nails on the plane or nothing like that. I was just one of my leathers in my bag and walk away. And I bent it and I handed it to him. I said, you can have this as a souvenir. And he goes, that's pretty incredible right there. So I took a deck of cards out too, and I ripped it in my teeth. And, it was a big show in the airport. And I thanked everybody and walked away. And I got my leathers and I got my bag and I made new friends. So that's a story about base strength. Okay? And when you're in airports and people recognize you, you can always take a deck of cards out and rip it in front of them and let them have a souvenir. So that's my strongman story. And I've talked for literally 5 minutes. So now let's go into lifting. But see how important base strength is? You don't know when you got to put on a show, but when you do, you don't want to fail. All right, here we go. Oh, that's heavy. Got one more. Well, had a half of one. All right. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That's the most I've ever done on that. All right, here we go. My thumb's still on fire. And we're going to 150. And I probably need some chalk. But I'm gonna suck it up. 150. Oh, guess what? Need some chalk. All right, I'm back. But that is the bonus of having stories so you can rest. You're not smart like that. All right, here we go. Felt so good, it's getting on. See how it slid off? All right. All right, got to muscle through this. Do my left first. My thumbs are just about to split. All right. Woo! This will be a PR being this tired. So this is good. I think the chalk. Oh, that's nice. That was good. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Because people know me, know I don't do a good job on thick bar. All right. What'd I do? Oh. All right. All right, here it is. All right, my last red nail. And I'm not sure if this is the one that has the circles on it or not. It was a long time ago. We got a whole batch of nails where you can see circles all the way around it. All right. This is a red nail. And if I fail, I'm not going to feel too bad. Because I just did something pretty cool, as tired as I was. So, I always get happy with thick bar. I don't know, I think my thumbs are too fat or something, I don't know. But I just really get happy when I do a thick bar PR. All right, red nail after being fried. Oh, end of the week. All right, here we go. Get my head wrapped around this one. Double underhanded, red nail. Shrugging. Woo, seeing stars. Woo. That's a red nail. All right, that's a red. That's a G8. That's a black. That's doubled on that. And we got a 5 grade over there. All right. Number 3 or number 2? If I do number 3, I might do a number 2. That's a poop joke. All right. I'll try. It ain't gonna be pretty. This is a solid down 3. I'm gonna set it deep too, because all I want is that one little close. I see stars. Good workout. Here's a 2. Yep, left hand's gone. All right. That wasn't incredible, but it was a good workout. All right, we're gonna finish up on pinch. I'll be right back with you after I rest a little bit. All right. This is I guess about 162 or something. Not a lot of weight. Whew, had about a 5-minute break. So, and I didn't push back. Oh, getting a little tired. All right, I'm gonna do a little cool down. Just a little 60 penny nail. Got a split starting for the pinch. Like I said, if I get to 175 today on that, I'll be real happy. So here's a cool down, 60D. Should melt like butter. Yep. That's a whole lot easier than that red nail. 60. And the number 2, get a couple reps. Gonna set it pretty deep though. 3 reps. I don't know if Tommy ever taught you. All right, Tommy Heslip, I think he came up with this, but he taught it to me, all right? On your spring, you're gonna see one spring is sharper than the other, all right? Right here at the top, all right? Right here. It goes straight up quicker than the other one. See how the other one rounds? Okay, you can notice it. Okay. Okay, I think Tommy called it the dog leg. All right, that's the spring side. This right here is what you set in your thumb. Tommy Heslop showed me this. He closed to 4. He's legit. That's the strongest skinny guy I ever seen in my life. Okay, see how it's, like I said, one of them will swoop and the other one will go up and then go over. Okay, I don't know who came up with this, but he taught me this. That's the one you put in your thumb. Okay, remember? You make a wall with your thumb. You throw your thumb as far out as you can. And then you throw it in there. Okay, you can also take a pin and right down here, make a mark where the gripper goes each time. So it's muscle memory. Okay, here, you're gonna make a wall, you're gonna bring it in, and you're gonna close it. But you keep that thumb to where you make a wall. Okay, make a wall. Okay, same spot each time. Okay, whether you put your card in there or not, and you close it. All right, every time. So take the sharp dog leg, put it to your thumb. And I tell you what, if it doesn't do anything but it psychologically helps, you're doing good. All right, little gripper tip, along with cutting it down. You're like, oh, I spent $27 on that gripper. Well, when you're closing a number 1 1,000 times a week and you want to get more range of motion, bite the bullet, cut it down. That's what I did with this 3. It helped me close the 4 and the 3.5 and everything else I've closed, super elite or whatever I've closed. Just a little tip I've learned. Here's the bag I was telling you about. Okay, bank bag. Take all your stuff, throw it in there. Take this, throw it in there. Okay. And zip it up. Ta-da! It's great. It's handy. And believe it or not, you can use it to work out. Just little tips that'll help. All right. 170, 171, 172, something like that. See if I can throw it behind me now. Oh. Whew. Getting a little rip action going on. That's good weight for being this tired. All right. That was the end of the workout because that happened, and I don't want to tear it up anymore than I have to. Because I'm coming back Monday, so let's try to do a couple hub lifts and see where we go from there. All right, here's the hub. Let's see if we can even get it off the ground. You're like, why do you do hub last? Well, it's the lightest thing. So after you do 170 pounds on pinch, what's 40 pounds gonna feel like? So that's why I do what I do. So here we go. And it's heavy. Sometimes it takes a while. I'm not even gonna work on my left today because poor little left thumb's fried. But we should be able to get it this time. There it is. Woo. That's what we do. Wow, I can feel it just pulling right out of the joint. All right, we'll try to add some weight to this and see how far we get on it. All right, let's go to 1. There we go. Woo. That's at 1.5 on there. There we go. Yeah, I'm done. So 46.25 pounds. I could go up more. I feel like, it's kicking in, but I ain't doing it. Y'all take care. Thanks for dropping by. Keep your hands strong. Contrasting baths. Hot, cold. They'll heal real quick. And Neosporin and super glue for your splits. Bye.